Hopefully we can get some people in here soon. Probably should have let people know I was in here. Anyways. Tips and tricks. Don't really have any tips and tricks other than, you know, get yourself a nice starter set. I got started picking locks when I was working for a company that will remain nameless. And there was a lock that they needed to get open, and I come across a couple of lockpicking lawyers videos. Yeah, just figured, hey, why not? I can do it. And sure enough, got my first lock open using some handmade tools that I was just using material that I found around the shop. Made my first pick. Don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I kind of broke it. Let's see. Sorry, looking for a decent hook to use. Yeah, I don't have as much knowledge and experience as, say, Stu or anybody. Speaking of Stu, I should probably invite Stu if he's up. I don't think he is, though. Potentials at. Really weird just talking to myself. I don't know. Anyways, hey, what's up, Mark? Glad to see you here, man. Wow, I actually got one person show up. I can't exit out to go to Discord. Maybe you can. Yeah, thanks, man. God, who sent me? I think Lady sent me a few. Lady sent me a few of the chips. Greyhound sent me a couple of them. Stu sent me the Shackleman. No. Greyhound sent me the Shackleman. Everything else I think I got from Lady Locks. She had extras of them. Kind of hoping to get some more soon from other people. I was trying to get some of mine made so I can send it out, but I mean, they're not exactly cheap. Been trying to get Dean in Discord to do what? Nice Avis locks. Yeah, that Iron Rock, man. It was featured in, I think it was Lockpicking Warriors, one of his videos. And I'd already collected the Master Lock 100-year anniversary. So I kind of want to just collect a few more anniversary ones if I can find them. I want to actually get one of the original Iron Rocks. It'd be kind of cool, but from what I've seen, they're really expensive. Communicate stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're just trying to add Dean as a contact or well, basically, I guess, I don't know what Discord would consider it, like a friend or something like that. Okay. Yeah, Dean's pretty active on there. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't accept an invite or something, unless he's been really busy. Speaking of Discord, Mark, can you hop on there and see if anybody's on, and let them know that I got a live going if they want to hop in. I didn't really have a whole lot of time to make an announcement on Discord, unfortunately. Just started. Oh, you just started your Discord. Got it. Okay. Okay. This lock is usually not that hard to pick. Sorry, man. I don't want to butcher your name, but I see you in the chat as well. Appreciate the dropping in. Hey, Angel Kaiser, how's it going? Well, I say Kaiser. I don't know if it's actually Kaiser. Don't judge me if I mispronounce that. It's just based off the spelling. Doing all right. I'm a little tired. I'm not used to being up this late. Kind of just doing a short little live here, just so that I can, hopefully get the attention of Mr. Lockjaw and get that wonderful night watch patch. He wants us to give some advice. I don't have a whole lot of advice to give. What state do I live in? Georgia, actually. Let's see. You new to picking? I mean, have you had much experience in picking? Maybe a question or two I can answer. Man, this lock is being stubborn today, and this is usually my comfort lock. Figured this would be the easier one to start on. Most everybody who's gonna jump in here are like really experienced pickers, and they have hours upon hours of videos, I'm sure. I cannot find a binding pin at all in here. This is really starting to agitate me. I know it's just because I'm tired. I probably shouldn't be picking when I'm tired, but Army family, okay. Okay, cool, man. Glad that so you shot a YouTube text from like oh, okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully Dean accepts your request. Gosh dang it, man. This lock is just being stubborn today. My hands hurt from PT this morning. I can't find a freaking binding pin. Just is not going as well as I wanted it to. Oh well, it's not all winners when it comes to locks. So I mean, gonna have days, I guess. Just try to get through it the best I can. Anybody interested? This is a Packlock UCS 2A. It's a really basic 6-pin lock. first picked it open, I only found like 3 binding pins, but they do have security pins in them, so I mean it's not exactly the easiest, but it is a nice fun little lock despite its size. I mean, we got a, just for size comparison, take a break here. Size comparison, this is the UCS 2A, this is a ABIS 7240. So I mean, you can obviously see the size difference here. I think this is a 40 millimeter padlock, if I remember correctly. I don't have the box anymore, unfortunately. Padlock really doesn't send it in boxes anyways, they send mostly in bags. But anyways, advice for new pickers, I'd start with like a really basic set. Jimmy Long's has a nice cheap $10 set. It comes with a couple picks and a tensioner, I believe. I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to get my hands on it. I actually just recently found out about Jimmy Long's through Mint Maid and the Shackleman. Most of my experience with picks has been through Sparrows and Covert Instruments. I used to be really big on recommending Sparrows and Covert Instruments, but that's not what I wanted. But I've actually been supporting a local company that is here in Georgia, Southern Specialties. They make all their stuff in-house, all their cases, all their picks, everything, custom engraving on some things. Just actually overall really nice sets. $10 sets work just as well as $100 sets, so I mean, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to start lock picking. You know, from a legal aspect, I'd say, you know, stick with the rules of the lock picking community. Don't pick a lock that you don't own. Get that hatch. What's up, Dean? How's it going, brother? Glad you could stop by, man. Glad you could stop by. Yeah, I don't think I have Lockjaw on my subscription list, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to add him in it. There we go. Told you this lock was just being stubborn today. Probably need to clean it. I haven't picked a lock in probably over a week. Just been really busy with everything else going on. Yeah, that pop, man, that pop when it actually happens is the most satisfying sound in the world. I don't, you know what, fine. I'll go ahead and attempt a 7240. I haven't opened a 7240 in a while. Let's see. Best to use a 32 thousandth hook or tensioner, and then all right. So I definitely one of these days will start getting some European hooks, because I think a 0.25 is going to be way too thick for that. I don't know if I have anything smaller in here. Oh, wait, I do. I see a 0.16 there. .16. Anybody interested? These are kind of Southern Specialties versions of Greyhound's dog legs. They're just like a modified elephant trunk. which, by the way, this whole kit right here was my prize from Greyhound's 200 subscriber, I believe. 200 or 300, one of the two. His channel's blown up like crazy. Along with, who else? Lock Saga. Dean's channel outran mine. Kind of shortly after we both started. Yeah, no, I saw the announcement for the drawing, and I actually watched it, and saw your name pop up. I was like, that boy, get some. Yeah, I was kind of excited about that. It seems like you're doing like what, 2 lives a day now, Dean? I don't know, your stuff keeps popping up over my feeds. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch everybody, so it's like I try to drop a like where I can. Just really, really super busy Monday through Friday nowadays. Whereas before I was on my night shift schedule where it was, 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off, that sort of thing. The image? Are you talking about like on your playlist, or what are you talking about making the image different? Sorry about the sniffles, guys. The freaking weather here is just crazy. So you have to edit your images, so you can clip something from like one of your videos, or you can take a photo of what you're planning on working on for that day, or what you have already worked on for that day, and then just replace that image. I mean, it should be the same for any of the thumbnails that we use for all of our videos. So if you notice, like on my playlist, most of my videos have pre-picking photos, or sometimes it'll be mid-pick, just kind of like the more exciting portions of it. And again, I will apologize, I have not picked a lock in quite a bit, so my muscles are not picking up the subtleties of it. I want to kung fu grip everything. Need to probably just back off. Yeah, see, if I wasn't doing it every day, like I used to, this is definitely what happens. When I was picking every day, it was super easy to just pop locks left and right. I wish I could get a hold of some more new locks, because I'm getting a little sick and tired of picking the same locks over and over again. I haven't touched my pack lock 98 Pros in a while, but that's because those cylinder cores are really hard to replace. They're like $20, something like that, just for the cores. Yeah, I got a couple Chinesium. I really don't like them because they're not that great. What's up, Delbert? How's it going, man? I don't like the Chinesium locks. They just don't have the right feedback, and they get stuck a lot. Trying to think of what other categories Lockjaw wanted us to talk about on here. It's just, I don't consider myself a professional picker. I'm not even an advanced picker. I just Still in that beginner intermediate range, even though I'm a blue belt according to the LPU. Yeah. I mean, my tools are pretty basic. A lot of it is, let's see, like this one is Southern Specialties, Elephant Trunk .016. I've got a whole set of, well, all right, let me rephrase that. I had a set of Echelon. I broke a couple picks on that, actually, unfortunately. I have a misfit amount of picks from just kind of like a little care package from Southern Specialties. It was just more like they're messing around prototypes that they just had lying around. It was cool though. I don't mind getting free picks because, you know, I use and abuse them. I made myself, hold on, let me put this down. I made myself my own like EDC kit using Greyhound's dog legs. I got a Echelon short hook. I've got my Shackleman deep hook that I actually got from Southern Specialties. It was just one that Aaron was messing around with to see if it'd work, and it did, so he just handed it to me. I got a decoder for combo locks, and then tumbler lock or a tubular lock tensioner, Shackleman shim, extra cuff key. I got the wafer jiggler for auto wafers, and then my favorite are these Jimmy Long prototype picks that I actually got sent to me from Stu. Those are actually my favorite picks to use. And then I have my thin line picks from Southern Specialties that I just kind of carry around just if, you know, if I need something a little thinner. You know, I probably should use the prototype. I still want to try with the, you know, fine. I'll use that one. So that's the Jimmy Long prototype. Whoops. Prototype hook. Sparrow's tubular tensioner. It's actually smaller with the, yeah, it is. I had one. I don't know where it went. Oh, yeah. This is one from Sparrow's. It's a tension bar combo with a comb. Actually, I have a whole set of those that I got from one of my orders. They all got combs on the end of them, tension bars on the other side, different, I think 50 all the way down to 32, I believe. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Keep forgetting that it's magnetized. You're bald and love combs. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait till you start making videos, Mark. I want to see how funny you are on yours. And I saw that you said you guess you're a white belt. You know, if you can pick a Master 3, a Master 5, yeah, and then work your way up to, say, Master 575. That's working into the yellows. Going green would be the 6940 or sorry 6840. Master Lock 6840. You can get into the Abus 7240s. I think are orange. He has been making videos? Am I subscribed to you, Mark? I don't know. I'll check that later. If I'm not, I definitely will hop on that bandwagon. 7240 is green. It doesn't feel like a green, dude. Like, it feels more like a blue to me. But then again, yeah, see, I haven't gotten into the belts in a while because I had a, how should I put it, a disagreement with one of the members that kept harassing me, and in Discord, and so I just said, you know what, fine, since the moderators aren't going to take care of it, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the LPU. So I dismissed myself from the LPU Discord and just stuck with the Shackleman and Mitt Made, and Unlocked actually has been pretty nice. So I've been chilling with them for a while. Then Newhouse started his channel, or his Discord channel, so I started, hanging out there for a little while. Of course, Lady Locks, I've been hanging out in her channel every now and again, watching a few of her lives. Yeah. When I say I've moved away from the LPU belts, it means I have completely 100% stopped trying to get belts. So my highest right now is a blue. I was going to go for my purple because I have a couple of LFC or LF. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Small form factors, and I have a large form factor locked somewhere. I'm not gonna try to look for it right now, but I got a couple best locks. I just don't have any of the keys for them, unfortunately. LFIC are tough, yeah. The wafers that are inside of them are what makes it the most difficult. Okay, dude. I haven't been playing too long on Coast, but I have the 801C hinge. You know what? If you're gonna go with the Peerless Chained, Mark, start doing the Shackleman challenges, 1 through 10, because that's basically what they're all focused on, was the Peerless Chained. Good, get yourself a set of 700s or 701Cs. Most everybody just orders the 700s. I have the 700s and the 701Cs. Yeah, did Stu accept it being hinged? Because Stu's got to basically approve of it at that point. First one? Okay. Yeah. Second one, not yet. Yeah. Yeah, they get interesting. There's some interesting challenges in there if you haven't watched everybody else's videos yet. I know, who is it? Not Too Dead's playing catch up on that. I think there might be 1 or 2 more playing catch up. Okay, Stu. Seriously, man, you make this freaking look way too easy when you're picking them. Yeah. Not Too Dead's a trip. What was it? I think it was earlier last year or this year. I took a trip to Southern Specialties shop in person, and Stu and Not Too Dead found out about it, and they were giving me so much crap on one of their lives. It was hilarious. They were roasting me left and right. I was having a good old time. I joined into it late, but you know, once they saw my name pop up, they just started going at it. Cox, he's a cool guy. I talked to him on Discord a couple times. He's got some good content. He just makes it look way too easy sometimes, and it agitates me because I use handcuffs every day for work, and for me, it's still some things are more difficult than others in certain configurations. Um, and the amount of cuffs he has is just impressive. Like he has buckets of them. It's just crazy. Makes you wonder though, like why would you own that many pairs of cuffs? Personally, but you know, oh my gosh, these 7240s. I really need to start picking more. This should have already been open by now. I think my one video for these took like 7 minutes just for the first open. I think I worked on it for like 4 days prior to that trying to figure it out. If I remember correctly, with any ABIS lock, you have to work pin 1 all the way back through 6, and then back to 1 every time you set 1. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. It's just constantly back and forth between pins. And there's so many spools in them. I don't know. When I have some more time to practice, I'll probably come back to that one. But let's see. What's another good easy lock to do? I'm not trying to do anything too difficult. I'm not even gonna try an 1100 today because I'm just not mentally there. Yeah, spools for fish should be eating chicken some days. That's definitely true. Got cuffs? Yeah, I got cuffs. Yeah, got good old ASP Sentries. Let me grab my hook here. So I got my Shackleman hook. I have a full Shackleman set. I just don't use it very often because I keep forgetting I have it. Yeah. ASPs are nice. They're comfortable. These have the locks on both sides. Yeah, pretty easy for the most part. I mean, some days they're a booger, but I don't really mess with my ASPs too much just because I use them for work and I don't want to break them. Half the time I can't remember what the darn mechanism is. Because with the double-sided lock, they work off of a tandem system. You ordered them from Greyhound? Yeah. I gotta actually get a replacement hook because I broke one, unfortunately. Actually, I broke two of them. Kind of feel bad because they're really nice, really nice picks, but you know, like I said, I use and abuse my stuff constantly. These are the Peerless 700s, by the way. You know, everyday law enforcement use, civilian use if you're a civilian contractor doing security. Pretty nice to use. Come on, quit being a booger today. Get in. Get in there, please. Work with me. Work with me today. Come on, man. Shackleman's struggling with cuffs. Can you believe that? Oh, this just goes to show you how tired I am. Certain days, things want to work out. Other days, things don't want to work. Should have grabbed my Shackleman set. I didn't even think about it. You know, nope. I have to keep both hands in frame. This is going to be difficult with being cuffed up like this to keep both hands in frame. Sorry. Sorry for what? You're bad? Nah. Look, you are not the one that put the cuffs on. I did. So you are completely 100% innocent. You know what I could do? So I can grab the camera and move it over here and grab a where's my bobby pin at? There we go. Found my bobby pin. You know, Stu makes it look really easy, and that agitates me as well. Because like he can use pretty much anything, put it exactly where it needs to be all the time, and he's just in and out constantly. In and out of cuffs. There we go. All right. These are also a brand new set, so I haven't actually had time to work them in. Had to okay, Dean. Too much spicy. I got it. Come on. Yeah, these are actually a brand new pair that I just ordered a while ago. I think it was after I did the Shackleman 11 challenge. I ordered a second set because Stu and I were talking about having multiple sets of cuffs, and I had a couple sets on, so I picked two of them simultaneously. Gosh darn it, come on. Yes, Dean's starting to become a Shackleman fiend. I'm not trying to make a name for myself in here at all. I mean, this is just kind of a hobby that I'm just kind of... Yeah, I remember that. Until you got your first set of Shackleman cuffs. Okay, seriously, why is it always the right hand mechanism that never wants to release? Your name is in Watershed? Sorry, I'm not tracking the terminology there. There we go. Finally got it. I just didn't have it at the right angle. Yeah, this bobby pin is the first one I used for one of the Shackleman challenges, and just been kind of sitting in my toolbox for the longest time. Surprised I still haven't broken it yet. Here are the famous Shackleman cuffs. Fairly well used. I need to clean them. Most of the music that I use, not that I'm aware of, it's mostly just non-licensed stuff that, you know, passes on YouTube. So, I mean, I kind of pick and choose the music I use based off of licensing, and I'm kind of a nerd, so I try to use like an adventure theme all the time, and try to make it seem like you're on an adventure or playing a video game or something, because that's just, you know, a lot of my interests. So I grew up on Nintendo, so I kind of like the older stuff. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I'm just a freaking nerd. You know, a nerd that works a lot and has weird hobbies. So, and I was using the pick, by the way. These ones are super well worn in, and the keyhole's got all the marks where I normally put stuff, so it's easier to find, more like indexing points. So love these ones. These are this is Aaron's handiwork here from Southern Specialties. Ordered this set from them too, but I didn't have them engraved because I was going to use them for the Academy until I got another set that actually has my name and badge number on it. So I have those. Up, down, left, right, stars, yeah. I don't know. Not really. I don't know what else to do. Kind of tired right now. Just brain's not working right. All right, last one we'll try. We'll try a what is this one? Brinks. Try the Brinks. Doubt it's gonna work, but I just use whatever music mostly. Yeah. Copyright is the one that kills like most channels. You really gonna say? Yeah. Oh man, I really need to start the vampire documentary playing. I'll have to check that one out. Like I said, everybody's been posting so many videos lately, it's just really hard to keep up, especially with all the people I'm subscribed to, all the other pickers. It's just that, and you only have so much time. Oh yeah, those teeth will get worn down. They'll start being smooth, and then your mechanisms, the more you work them, the smoother they'll get. Hey, look at that. Got that one open. Nice. That spool in the back was pain. I don't know if you saw the counter rotation on there or not. You can always go back and replay it if you want to watch how that was maneuvered. The great thing about these is they don't require a whole lot of tension. It's just super soft feather touch on the tension bar, and then just feeling for the counter rotations and the spool, the serrated. Twisted Metal 2. Man, I remember Twisted Metal when it came out on the PlayStation. It was great. Alright, last one. I think we're gonna call it for the night. So this is a Defiant 5-pin. Give it a shot. Yeah. See, I didn't know about codes back then. I just played it all the way through, the way it's supposed to be played. Yeah, no, I figured that one, Dean. I'm surprised nobody else popped in. It says I got 7 viewers, but nobody else is really chatting. Alright, got another spool somewhere. Gosh darn it. Where's it at? I went into a false set. You're not boring, Mark. It's just like I'm looking at the viewer count up at the top, and like there's only 2 people chatting. Nobody saying hi, nothing. I was hoping a few of the Shotgun would pop in. There we go. Got that one open. I need to get some more of the cylinder locks. Just I don't have enough of them. I only got 2. Well, that's alright. That's not entirely true. I have a quick set that I can't open to save my life. And then I have a tough, what is it? Tough guard. A cylinder lock. I had 2 of these. I used one of them for a challenge lock for my first challenge lock that I actually hand filed my own pins for. That one got sent out, went through a couple rotations, and then disappeared off the face of the earth. I have no idea where it's at right now. But yeah, fun times. Yeah, I don't have anything else. My brain capacity is not able to keep up at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate everyone here who showed up, joined in the chat. Unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of advice. I can go through my entire collection of picks one by one, but I'm not really going to. Most of it, like I said, is Covert Instruments. A lot of it's Southern Specialty because, you know, I support Aaron and Mark, and they're great company that they have. So I do appreciate everything that they've done for Mint Made and Shackleman and just the community overall. I will give a shout out to Delta 44 for, you know, providing the plug followers and everything else that he's produced. Yeah, don't have really a whole lot. Sometimes people don't talk. Yeah, no. I used to be the same way. I join a live, just sit there and watch, listen, and watch the chat flow on and on and on. But yeah, I'll try to do some more lives, and hopefully start picking some more locks so I can hopefully open them faster than what I did when I first started the live tonight. Yeah, it's been definitely interesting. Next time I'll probably have some cards or something, do some card manipulation just for a little while to kind of in between locks to reset. So, yeah. Again, thank you everybody who joined in. Thank you for the chat, Dean and Mark. Appreciate it. I know there was a couple more in the chat somewhere farther up. Just there, they were just more of a hi, how's it going? And then that was it. So, y'all have a good one. Take it easy, and I'll be checking out y'all's channels later.